What? I need an intro now? Ah! Ugh. Today, in part 2 of replacing decor from below, I wind up with a finished ceiling. Here we go again. The foam ran out here, so this part might be unfinished until there's another project that could use foam. And the rest of this stuff is all ready to be cut back a second time. Last time I replaced that rotten decor up above me and filled in a gap around the edge with spray foam and cut it flat like this, but I decided that there were still some big gaps that could use spray foam before coming back and using fairing compound to smooth out the little bits like here. So there's some rough spots like this that should get filled in still. And I want to make a radius in here all around. And then this is all very rough. And is a job for super pookie instead of sand. And the big gap here is filled, but of course it needs some more smoothing. So that's what we'll do now. This is fairing compound, and I'm just doing another coat of this to fill in the little ripples that were left from the previous coat of fairing compound that was smoothing in over the spray foam. So I'll do some of this, then I'll hit it with some 40 grit sandpaper, and I'll come back and do a little radius later. And this is the gap where I patched in that one little triangular piece up front. So I'm filling in that gap and also smoothing the edge where this meets the rest of the boat. This is the edge of my repair. And this is the hard to work in corners. And I'm using super pookie for this, which is basically just thickened resin with some chopped glass fibers in. And I've tried using spoons and other tools and stuff, and honestly, the easiest way is just to take some in your hand and smear it in the corner. But it saves a lot of time, because I can come back and put some chopped glass mat over the super pookie. And the styrene in the resin dissolves the binder in the chopped strand mat and loosens those fibers up so they can conform to pretty much any shape. And so after molding it into the pookie, I can go back and roll resin over it, and then I do a second layer of fiberglass over that. And now I'm just going to go around and lay fiberglass along the whole edge of my repair, basically covering up all the spray foam and all the fairing filler with a couple layers of fiberglass. just a little bit left here that I kind of saved for if I got another spray can that I'm doing. Probably when I do the other side, I can spray foam in there. And all of this is looking really good. I'm gonna hit it real quick with some 40 grit. Knock all these furries off here. And I can roll Gelcoat.